Well, I'm starting to back myself up. Takes so long to upload these things. I got the Papa John's visor on. Takes so long to upload these things. Take It takes all night and then some. The computer stops, but it doesn't. It's amazing what the technology is doing in that respect. Um, I couldn't do this when I was young. I had handwriting notebooks. I still have them. Yeah. As usual, I put it off last minute. Even if if I actually was getting $591, it was mine. Yeah, I wouldn't have waited so long. They say because I ran out of money, I owe them $500. Seriously, yeah. So if I get it, $591 or $92 back, and then I owe them $500 plus interest, which is probably something like that. But that's this year. Um, we'll see if anybody else cancels and stops chasing me because I ain't got no money. The government, you can't run from them. If they say you owe money, you owe them money. They could take, they attach your wages. I mean, God, I ain't making hardly nothing as it is. The reason I have anything is because all the cards finally fell into place. Took a damn long time, by the way. 13 and I saw something like this, except that this is not what I saw, but it's very pleasing to me. A safe home was something I've seen. This is a safe home. Well, in my 13-year-old vision, 33, I would get what I needed. Well, I got out of the house at 33 finally. Struggle. And of course all the debt built up. They just kept wanting more and more and more and paying the same, or less, if they could. Like I said, I needed to get that done. I still got to do the local taxes. They said, we'll penalize you if you're late too. Um, but after I got done going through, it wasn't simple either. I tried making a phone call because the web page wouldn't work, and phone calls said, call back tomorrow. I went back to the web page, and I finally got it to scroll down. Got it done. I just don't expect anything. TurboTax said they would do the state taxes for $40. Federal's free. I guess the government pays them for doing that. Of course, they have to get paid. Of course, nothing gets done if nobody gets paid. Of course, it's how much. And what are the expenses associated around it? But still, it's how much. So it actually said, if I was in such a bad mood, wait till next year. Past few years, I don't know nothing. They don't know me. I ain't paying $40 for that either. They say, well, we'll fill in all the spaces for you for $40. Save you some time. Some people can pay that much. Save a little time. Not me. So basically, I just blew off $60. Should happen. Next year, I'll probably be like, all right, fine, I'll give you $40, you fuckers, to get my whatever I'm due. I guarantee it, I know it for a fact. If the state were to say, we'll give you $5 per return, they'd take it. when the individual has an option, you charge as much as possible because most of it's going to say to you. At least the poor people. There's a lot more of us than well-to-do. So I mowed the lawn for the first time in 2013. It wasn't the lawn really wasn't growing, but the wildflowers were getting kind of high. It just feels good, you know. When I was a kid, mowing the lawn was a chore. It wasn't mine. Now it's mine, you know. I care about it. It gives me pleasure and pride to take care of it. Yeah. I just found out Jada Pinkett Smith is Will Smith's wife. Did not know that. I thought it was their kid. Tells you how good she was looking. Right? Guys can look young at an older age too. In general, we try and look older. Each person has the group has their own thing that they do. She had a 3-paragraph statement on what trust is, although she didn't say it that way, but I'll put it in those words. And I was like, fucking well said, so very well said. Ran into somebody on her page that was really depressed, and I typed out a half a paragraph. Mainly it's a couple sentences. Basically said, have faith, have trust, be open, move when you know you must, even though you don't want to anymore. And I did that for a long time to get here. It's a strange way that it happened, but I am very grateful. Very complex, but I would have nothing that I couldn't really have changed. I had to do what I had to do. Do it well. Did it well. Yeah. It's kind of funky, but it is what it is. According to YouTube, nobody watches my stuff. Maybe one or two or three. And again, that's all fantastic because it makes it probably a little easier to do this. I don't think it would make that big a difference. I probably still treat it as a world stage. This is my life, and I like to be a hermit and whatever. But I'm gonna say Johnny actually said you tagged me in a couple of your videos. I actually never typed him, so I don't think I tagged him in Facebook. So evidently he does check in. I mean no harm, brother. But I was thinking the game tag, you're it, and Sharon asked me, why did I wait so long to look for her? And I was like, because I had to wait about 20 years till Daddy told me it's the right time. I literally worked that way. So then we were in contact for a little bit, and I just have a hard time. I wouldn't even talk to her, That's fucked up. But if I talk to you on the phone, I'm gonna want to rush down there, and I can't change anything. Especially when I still live in the city. And I still can't change anything, She said, and I agreed to a degree. You got your family, I got mine. Leave me and mine alone. That was when she was mad. After all these years, we've been mad at each other a few times. But, tag, you're it. I ain't gonna go searching for her no more. Your turn. You know how to find me if you want to. Something else to think about. And females too. Some females are pretty intense as well. My passion isn't sexual so much anymore. But there's a lot of crap in the middle of that. I'd love to know. Just not sure if I can, and I ain't doing it. I ain't the one that's tagged at the moment. I was told to go away, and I did. I ain't gonna bother her no more. If she wants to know me, she's gonna have to find me. It ain't that hard. Depending on Diane's results, because they gotta take some images to see why she's so sore in her pelvic region. More up here than down there, but about where the uterus would be. They took some samples and tests a couple years ago, and nothing. See whether or not anything else comes up. But if not, she's going to her sister's house this weekend. When I asked her to go visit Nanny. Nanny's much more sociable than Mom is. 8 minutes. Sharon might never come here, but my grandparents are going to get to see what Jeffrey actually got done. It's shocking. It's not supposed to be possible. Strange thing. Change of mood. I'm getting depressed. Not depressed. Just I gotta work day shift again tomorrow, so and I already went to bed. It's a good. Sometimes that's a good thing. What kind of noise is that? Construction song. Nice and quiet, except for the highway. I was gonna have, and I might still. I was gonna have French fries and a cheeseburger, homemade, except not completely. I mean, it's frozen. Bad mood swinging through. And get past it. I got yesterday's video uploading to YouTube. It takes, as I said, all night. Oh man, it feels like it's almost time to say goodbye for now. It says I got 4 minutes. Tired. I'll say goodnight. Good night.